We're taking another look at the 2024 college football recruiting class, and today we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star wide receiver Zion Kearney, who signed with the Oklahoma Sooners. We're going to take a look at his highlights. We're going to take a look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. Before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button because we're talking about the 2024 recruiting class all off season long, player by player, and you need to know what your players look like before they start making plays for your team. But we're going to start things off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, just fast forward a few minutes. But he is a four-star recruit in both the rankings and in the composite. The composite has him ranked 17th among wide receivers, but the rankings has him ranked at 26th. 15th best player in Texas by the composite, 23rd in the rankings. Lists at 6'2", 210. So we got some size on him. Signed on National Signing Day. And then we got 34 offers. That tells us college football wanted him. Power 5 programs wanted him. That means more than likely he's a very good prospect because over 30 offers is a good bit. One of the tops in the class, especially at his position. Over 30, 40 is elite. Over 30 is great. Over 20 is really good. 34 is a solid number for that considering what we're seeing from this class. We do not have much of a scouting report here, but ran a junior 100-meter times at 10.89 and 10.98, so we're in the 10s. We got speed. We can cook downfield. And also, we got size, remember, 6'2", 210. Could be a little thicker by now because those are usually older listings, but he's locked in with Oklahoma. That's where he's signed. Arkansas tried to get in there, but he is an Oklahoma Sooner. We do have some production here. 39 receptions in 2022, 765 yards that year, and 8 touchdowns. 4-star prospect, and going over here to On3, he's a 4-star down the line. The rankings are very similar with all the recruiting sites here. He's the wide receiver 21 in the industry rankings. On3 has him at 25. ESPN has him at 14. Rivals has him at 19. Here they got him listed at 6'2", 195. And that being said, we got some speed and we got some size. Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Arkansas, and LSU. So those schools are not going after jabroni players. That being said, looks like we got a good prospect here. A 4-star recruit with some upside. I'm excited to look at the size adjusted athleticism with this kid. We have over 7 minutes of tape here to analyze. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you live in the area, if you've seen him play high school ball or you played against him or anything, drop that story in the comment section. But let's see what he's doing out here. So is that him with the ball? Is that him? Is that 6? It looks like it. No, that's 4. Bam! We got the block. Looking good. We're starting things off with blocks. Just pushing guys down. Here we go. Kick return. Special teams. Changing directions pretty good. Good feel, the momentum of the defense. Now let's pull away. Let's pull away. We're pulling away. We're catching up to that dude. Getting past him. I see the speed. Playing against outside shade. Just going to win on the outside. Ball coming his way. Solid ball skills there. While contested. Heads up DB. Playing off. Good concentration on that play. Off the ball. Nice stop. Nice sell as well. We got some good route running. DB playing off. I'm getting to the cushion a little bit. Rising up, making a play. Making a play, making plays downfield. Pushing the defense with the speed. Is that the same play? Or are they just running it different? That's a good break, though. Good hands. Rising up, beating the DB. Ball's in the air. Woo! That one was nasty. Doesn't matter if he's contested. Ooh, got a little physical there on the break. Catches it. Let's splits the defenders, and we're in the end zone. We do have some thickness there on the size. Looks good. Already looks like a college player size-wise. He's got good ball skills. You just toss it up, he figures it out. Downfield. Nice catch out in front of him, and we're going. We're blowing past the DB here. A lot of deep balls. Inside chain by the DB. We're blowing past that. Balls in the air. Nice catch. All right. So if the ball's in the air, he's coming down with it. Doesn't matter where you're at. So we're supposed to see speed on this one. That's what they advertised. Let's go. Let's go. Past them. Let's kick it. Let's kick it now. They touched it. It slowed you down. I see the speed there. I wish we could have a clip of him not getting touched, of players slowing him down. Not having to change angles. Here we go. We see the burst there. Change the speed, change directions. But that's football. We're moving. Good acceleration. Now we're pulling away. Easy touchdown. Making it look easy. Definitely see the pop in the step. I like the ball skills. A couple of those routes were nasty too. Getting downfield. Pushing the defense a lot. They like to take him vertical. They're playing off him. Look at that DB back there. Post. They're going to split it. Split them safeties. Oh, we get past them too. That's a good throw. That's a good throw considering what was in front of him. Only limited room in the end zone too. Kick return. They said house call, so we better see some speed here. When I say that, I mean, like, him not being obstructed. But there we go. There's that kick. That's what I've been wanting. I wanted him to showcase his top end without being obstructed, having to make moves, slowing him down. There we go. We're going to see it again here. We're going to see the speed on these plays. Let's get this alley. Let's win this alley. Here we go. Cut inside. Now we're going to see him pull away. Look at that one guy behind him trucking, though. We got some speed. We got some speed. Kind of reminds me a little bit of CeeDee Lamb, but I got to see more after the catch. More samples. Not him being able to do it. More samples. I can definitely tell he can do it. He's very good at the catch points. He's very good at the catch point. And he's not that guy who's just going to jump like 20 feet in the air, time it perfectly and bring it down. He'll time it perfectly. Strong hands. And he's just a magician with it. Like, he just knows where to be at with his hands, with his eyes, body contortion, body control in that moment. And you're just not going to get around it as a defender. There we go. A little bit of yak. That's what I'm seeing. DB looking in. Probably going to be a mistake. He's just blown by him, though. Let's see if the quarterback gets it there. A little bit better quarterback play, man. This guy probably went bonkers. I was a little bit behind him. Smart play, though. Getting down. Here we go. Hits him in the hands. There we go. There's more samples of the yak. Let's pull away here. That one guy's pretty quick. Looking solid. Looking solid. Remember, he's over 200 pounds or 195 or whatever the listing is around these clips. We got some size there. And that's a good thing for these wide receivers, too. We're already built, ready to rock and roll. We're not a 180-pound guy looking to work up. We're already there. We already got some speed to it. That's good. We're technical. We got ball skill. This is an all-around wide receiver. I do not know why he's ranked so low. I get it. He's not really like over the moon in some of his traits, but you put them all together with everything we've seen here. We're seeing him break off routes. We're seeing fantastic ball skills. We're seeing speed. We're seeing him push the DBs on their heels. Look at the contact balance there. This might be a sleeper here going to Oklahoma. But the blocking was solid. Those first few blocking plays, we're probably going to see some more here. More play. We got a little bit more to go, too. And outside shade by the DB up there, by the sideline. We're just going to block, though. He's a ferocious player. I like that. I like that. I like that because you know he's going to play with an assertive intent. So when the ball's in the air, he has to block. That's probably going to carry over in practices. That means if that is consistent with everything day to day, we got a player that's probably going to develop smoothly. That's probably going to put a lot of effort in because he's assertive with everything he does. Like, you're seeing him do the little things on the tape. That's what I'm saying. And you can roll your eyes on that comment, but how many wide receivers have watched that's not doing that? That can't do that, that don't do that, that won't do that, and just giving it that little extra mile. And if you're giving it that little extra mile and little stuff like that, then what other little stuff and practices are you giving the extra mile? This is why I like to think about a player's upside when I'm scouting them, because what can they be if they tap into that? What can that happen? How likely? What's that going to look like? We're seeing a player here that broke off routes, some nasty routes. We saw amazing ball skills out of this guy. Just bringing it home, downfield, acrobatic catches while contested. We also saw some speed. We saw some after the catch ability. We saw him block his face off. What can't he do? What can't this wide receiver do? Like, he's down there in the rankings, but he's the full package. What happened in the 1v1s at camps? What happened there? Did something happen there? Did he get eat up by a DB or something? Why is he so low? Like, he's in the 20s. Maybe they want a little bit more razzle-dazzle. But we get this with the ball skills. We can push it downfield. We got some quarterbacks there, Oklahoma. We got a lot of upside here. I think the Sooners got themselves one. What do you think, though? Drop that in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching, though. Catch you on the next video.